I think this is satisfying because just like I always said in most of our videos that they should just use one person as an example so other people can learn. There are still men out there that still abuse their wives. Now, guys, it has gotten to the point where Osinachi's husband, I mean the late Osinachi, the one who sang the Ekwime that is popular, following this, said that Osinachi's children are now testifying against their father. Before I get onto the full gist, how are you all doing, beautiful viewers? It's your favorite girl, Ella OKC, and you're welcome back to G Central. If you're just joining us for the very first time, you're welcome. Kindly subscribe and turn on post notifications so you'll be notified and updated on our next video. And to my amazing old-time subscribers, trust me when I say that y'all are the real deal. Thank you for the love has been massive. Thank you for always choosing G Central. Well, guys, back on today's news concerning Osinachi's husband. Y'all recall on our previous video, one video we made here on G Central, that I told you guys that Osinachi's husband is trying to defend himself. He's saying that he did not hurt his wife, that he has never laid a finger on his wife, and that his wife died out of throat cancer. I don't know if y'all can recall that video we made here on G Central. And the video following that, Osinachi's twin sister emerged and pleading and calling on Nigerians to come to her aid, or should I say to the aid of late singer's children, I mean Osinachi's children. Y'all all know that ever since this Osinachi's death, Osinachi's children has been suffering and really need help. Y'all all know that their father is paying for what he did. And guys, I told you there are always mixed reactions following Osinachi's death, as some people believe that Osinachi's husband had nothing to do with the singer's death because people had no evidence or proof to show that the lead singer's husband actually killed his wife. And some people believe that Osinachi's husband had something to do with it. Just like I stated, there are mixed reactions concerning this case. When it was stated that there was no evidence or proof to sentence Osinachi's husband, that was when the singer's twin sister emerged. Also, Osinachi's mother also emerged. Their neighbors also said something about it, putting to the fact that Osinachi's husband was the real killer and nothing more. So guys, Osinachi's husband was arrested, and then Osinachi's twin sister has taken it upon herself to make the singer's children testify against their father. Their father, that is Peter Nwachukwu, was dragged before the court by the federal government on a 23-count charge. Endeavor to watch to the end. He was said to have killed the singer, just like I stated, who died on April 8th and was initially thought to have died of throat cancer. That was what the singer's husband claimed. Following claims that the husband has been assaulting the singer, who sang not just the popular Ekweme song and also Outcry. Peter Nwachukwu was later arrested and charged before the court. As the resumed hearing of the case on Tuesday, the prosecuting counsel, Adoroke Imana, informed that Osinachi's twin sister and lead singer's children would be called to testify for the prosecution. She, however, urged the court to protect the children by blindfolding them and putting them in a shield while they testified. The prosecutor further prayed the court to direct non-parties in the suit to vacate the court when the children are to testify. The prosecuting counsel then made 3 oral applications and urged the court to grant them. According to Imana, the first application is predicated on the provisions of Section 156 and 158 of the Child Rights Act. We hereby apply that all the other persons in the court that do not fall under the category under the law should vacate this courtroom in the interest of the children who are our witnesses for today. Guys, this was what Imana stated. He further stated, our second application is predicated on Section 209 of the Evidence Act and Section 169 of the Child Rights Act. we are applying that the persons who are under 18 should give unsworn evidence. He said, our child oral application is based on Section 2 of the Child Rights. We hereby apply that the child witnesses be brought into the court with a blindfold and be shared with a screen in the course of giving witness. Well, guys, after listening to the prosecuting counsel, the judge granted the applications made by the prosecution and ordered that the children be blindfolded and shielded while giving their testimony before the court. Guys, y'all recall when I told you guys that Osinachi's mother told the court how Osinachi's husband maltreated her while praying. You see, this lady, Caroline Madu, the mother of the late gospel singer Osinachi Nwachukwu, on Monday made some allegations against her son-in-law, Peter Nwachukwu, at a Federal Capital Territory High Court, Abuja. Well, guys, the gospel singer who passed away on April 8th, just like I stated before, Osinachi's mother, that is Madu, told the court that she and Osinachi's siblings were never allowed to visit the deceased except one time when she was ill. The 61-year-old narrated that she visited her daughter when she was sick and when they went to church. Peter left them stranded and drove away with the children. She said that Peter poured water on his wife, their newborn child, and his brother-in-law. This is mere wickedness. She stated, I saw her last in December when she came to Enugu for a program. And before then, there was a time she left for her matrimonial home because of the ill treatment, and she stayed with me for a year and 3 months before Peter came with a pastor to beg as he had turned a new leaf. Well, guys, according to this said woman, she said, however, after she returned and gave birth to her 3rd child, she called me that she was hungry and I had to send my son, Chibuzo, to send foodstuff to her in Abuja. She continued by saying, my son, after 4 days, called me that he was no longer comfortable as Peter poured water on him and told him never to help in washing his children's clothes. And he also poured water on Osinachi and her newborn baby when she was praying. The defense counsel, Aliyu, however, objected when Madu was asked if she never visited her daughter after delivery, that is in line with Igbo culture. Well, guys, a manner in response submitted that Action 7 of the Evidence Act stated that the law stipulated that she could ask questions geared towards areas that will bring out facts leading to the charge against the defendant. Well, guys, this is really serious. In a viral video shared by one Channels TV, mother and husband of the late gospel singer Osinachi Nwachukwu were captured at the FCT High Court Abuja in June 2022. Well, guys, as you all can know, this said Peter Nwachukwu, the offense he committed was much. This said Osinachi has suffered a lot from emotional, verbal, and psychological abuse. This was caused by humiliating her, Peter Nwachukwu, humiliating his wife and making utterances like you are smelling, you are mad to her in the presence of her music crew members, because this said music crew members was able to testify against Peter Nwachukwu. And guys, I am really happy because finally justice is served, and I really hope other people learn from this too, because it is clear that this said Peter Nwachukwu is not just a murderer. Guys, permit me for using that word, but he's also lying. You know that moment when you realize you did something very bad, you lost a rare gem, and then you're lying. He's not even remorseful. He's not even appreciating the fact that his late wife was the breadwinner. But guys, I was just wondering, why did Osinachi's mother not speak to the authorities when all this was happening? She was aware that her daughter was facing hell in marriage, yet she was mute about it. Well, guys, I'm not judging her because I feel there are other things involved, because it is said that this Peter Nwachukwu guy is a very violent man and probably was threatening them not to say a word. And guys, if you ask me right now, I'm just feeling for Osinachi's children, those kids passing through their worst moments in life. Well, guys, that's the latest concerning Osinachi and her husband. I mean, the late Osinachi. So I won't be addressing her like someone who is still alive. Well, guys, what do you think about this? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, a share. I remain your favorite girl, Ella OKC. Thank you for watching to the end. God bless you massively.